sound issue. So welcome back. Welcome back, folks. Get rid of that other uh, video. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully this one is working, and that would be good. So let's delete that old one. New one is streaming. Let me know. Let me know how things are going here, folks. So we got free pick streaming on the bottom. I'm going to throw them right in the chat in case they're not working, but I don't know. I don't know. Until somebody comes in, we're not going to know what's happening here on the YouTube channel. If we have sound, if we don't have sound, if we do, welcome to the show. Sean Higgs again coming at you live. Hopefully, we have sound. I think we have sound. All right, Brandon is here. The sound is on. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. All right, so we got sound. Okay, here we go. All right. So you know what happens? You, I don't know. I guess I plugged in the headset and then I started it. I don't know. I had to restart the computer, whatever the case would be. Here we are. Oh man, I just want to like sleep in my own bed and just have my little office set up. We'll get there. We'll get there. Welcome to the show, folks. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. The moms watching, and uh, the dads don't watch too long. You gotta hopefully everybody got flowers or breakfast or whatever you're doing. Something special for the moms out there. You're here. Obviously, there's a mom involved somewhere. But let's get to some free picks. That's what we all want, right? So we'll hit the free picks. Head on over. You know, I had all my screens open, and of course, you know, I had to close everything out. But it is what it is, folks. So just bear with me. All right, we'll start in hockey. There's only 2 hockey games. I like one of them. We got the Blackhawks here. Kind of like the under in both of these games. If you're interested on the ice today, again, just 2 little hockey games tonight. I would like unders in both, 5.5 and 6, and I have the Blackhawks as a play myself. NBA wise, early game, I do have the Miami Heat. Again, this line last night I saw it. It was basically a pick or one. Boston's favored. Now the Boston's a point dog. Give me Miami. I actually use it as a premium play, a rare premium NBA pick here in a regular season last week. So that goes to show you how much I kind of like this game. And that's that. Other NBA for today. You know, again, I've said before, this time of year with the NBA, I said last night on the show, maybe look into the Knicks under. Dallas, we don't want to lay double digits. New Orleans, Charlotte. You know, maybe New Orleans there. Mini Orlando, I'll be looking at the under here. Orlando. They've been on. Where's the motivation for either of these teams? Believe it or not, I mean, can you lace 7.5 points with Minnesota on the road? I can't. But you know, the lines did go up a point there, so maybe people are betting the Wolves. Not interested. Not interested in 20-win teams laying 7 points on the road. Bulls, Detroit, same thing. I like this Bulls team, but do I want to lay almost 10 points on the road? No, I don't care how bad Detroit is. There's other things to bet on that if I can find something else. I just want to avoid these kind of games. The Suns, I like the Suns. Line again, the line 6 of 7.5. Lakers, it's Suns are nothing for me here. I can't take the Lakers the way they're playing. And OKC and Sacramento. I guess the over would be the only thing I go here with these two guys. The way Thunder have been. Again, folks, nothing has changed for me in the NBA right now. Nothing at all. I don't want anything to do with the NBA. Baseball, though, I do love my baseball. So right off the bat here, we got the Nats and the Yanks. I'm on the under here. Had under 9.5 last night. I will stick with it here to start today. Sidewise, you know, no real opinion here. No real opinion. Boston and Baltimore. I laid the number with the Sox here. I laid with Boston. Maybe lean a little under, I guess, the way the trends have been, but no opinion there. I will lay the 140 with Pavetta on the hill. And he has not pitched too bad for Boston. Numbers aren't terrible. So I'll lay the number there. I'll lay it. Mini and Detroit. This series, I've been on overs. I missed at the overs, and they've been on overruns. Both of these teams are combined 16-4 their last 20 combined. I had Detroit one game, and they lose. I come back Minnesota run line the next game, they lose. Here I'm on the under 7.5. I know Kenta hasn't been pitching well, but Detroit, as much as they've been hot, I'm gonna go back to their cumulative batting average and on base percentage and stuff like that as an offense. And Sundays, I always feel that Sundays, and even like on your off days, whenever they're traveling on Wednesday or Thursday, I always feel like you got guys sitting at those days. It's always a less of a lineup. Somebody's always missing. And I've had very good Sundays before. So total wise, I'm on the under here. And as we're going to move to some of these games, we got the Mets total sitting at, it was at 6, now it's at 7. Milwaukee 7.5 down to 7. I've been burned so many times by the 7s going under 7s. That being said, though, over 6.5, I would have gone Mets over 6.5 here. 7 now, not interested. Will I take a shot with DeGrom on a run line again? Yeah, I laid a 130, 135 here. He's that good. I won't be shocked at like a no-no today. That guy's always pitching a 2-hitter. Can we get the problem is, can the Mets score for the guy? Maybe to get the guy some run support. Milwaukee, Miami. I'm on Miami. I actually took them run line plus 160, and have the under 7.5 here with Alcantara. White Sox, Royals. I'm on the White Sox here. I laid the big number. We all know. Our guy Elliott will come in and tell us how the White Sox are against left-handed pitchers, but obviously they hit them. The total, though, did come down, so that's why I was a little worried. I was thinking about going over the 8, not the 7.5. I guess I kind of like the over 7.5 better than I like it at 8. But White Sox missing a couple bats now, so I still think they win this one. So I will lay the number there. I like Toronto, Nate Person. I had a rookie of the year ticket on this guy last year. Gets hurt. This is his first start for the season. I've been waiting for Greinke to fall apart for a couple of years now. The guy throws like 85-mile-an-hour pitches. These are major league hitters. Can you hit them? Over possibly here, but I always feel like when you get a guy like Person out there, he's a top prospect for the Jays. I feel like these kind of guys always have an edge over whoever they're facing. Now, granted, last year's edge wasn't good. He had one good start, and he got beat up in a few others. But again, we're looking at trends here last 10 for both of these teams. 14-4-2 to the over, both of these guys. So maybe the over, but I'm still taking Toronto Blue Jays here. Rockies and St. Louis. I got the under 7.5 here, believe it or not. It's and I'm looking at the numbers. People betting in on Wainwright. I get it, but like I just said, this is who's sitting out here today. I don't like the Rockies lineup at all. I don't care they're on an 8-2 overrun. That doesn't mean anything to me. I still like the under here. Pittsburgh and the Cubs. I got the under 6.5. What are you going to do? Actually, it's down to 6 in some spots now. Unbelievable. Although I like Tyler Anderson. He hasn't pitched too shabby, but I don't want to lay. I laid with the Cubs yesterday on the run line. Loser. They win 3-2. But here, I guess I could look at the under here. Next up, Seattle and Texas. I like Texas. I like Dunning. Do I want to lay 135 with them? I've lost with them in the past. But I do like Texas. San Diego and San Fran. Still no line on this. I've been waiting. I'm on San Fran. San Fran for me here. They are on a crazy overrun lately. We'll see what the total is, but I'm San Fran or nothing here against San Diego. Dodgers, Angels. Yeah. Maybe the over. Again, I had the over yesterday. I'll probably come back to the over here again with LA. It's tough though with Bauer on the hill. No, probably this is a no play. I didn't bet it, so I can't say I'm going to take it here at afternoon here on Sunday. Tampa and Oakland. Again, I got no action on this game. Lean under here with these two guys, I guess. Again, it's a Sunday. Guys are going to sit out. Try to find the lineups. See who's out. Some of them come up a little later in the day. Philly, Atlanta. I am on Philly here. I'm also on the under. Give me Nola. I think we got a little edge there. I'll take it. I'll take Nola Lane a little bit, and give me the under. Got the under 8. I'm happy. And we had a postponement in Cincy and Cleveland there. But back to the chat. Back to the chat. Stimmy, Orlando. How you doing in baseball? Still scuffling along. All right. Hello from Louisiana. Jeff, how are you? I drove through your state on a little Thursday and a little Friday. I was over there. I picked up a Louisiana magnet for my new refrigerator. All right, what do we got here? Under Detroit, under your thoughts. Yankees? Okay, I mean, I don't like Joe Ross, so I could see it. Mini Detroit under. I have mini Detroit under. I'm with you on that. Seattle, Texas over 8. I could see that. I mean, I like Dunning, but two teams, I guess, could hit a little bit. LA under. I don't know. I was kind of thinking over there the way they've been playing, but I mean, with Bauer, you think he's going to shut down. But Katana, I'm not high on Katana. Boy, he's with the White Sox. I loved him. He went to the Cubs. I was all over him. He didn't really produce. I don't know. He's gone down. Over Red Sox. I could say, yes. Bill, I think the Red Sox could hit. Pavetta's been pitching decent, so I don't know if Baltimore's going to really do much, but should Boston hit these guys? Yeah. Could that be a 7-3 game? Absolutely. Nick likes the Timberwolves over in the NBA. I could see that against Orlando. Orlando's been on a little scuffling kind of run lately. 230 though. You'd think they'd score some points, right? They've been giving up a ton. The T-Wolves have, looking at these numbers. I mean, again, Nick, I mean, I'm not betting this. I can't get into these kind of. It's such a. I mean, I know. Listen, Earl Sports. Go use the link below and go get Earl Sports. They've been pretty good in the NBA right now. I'm not. I mean, I got the Heat. I actually bet the Heat with real money today. So, and that's rare. You've been in the show. You've heard me talk about the NBA, and I really don't have much to do with it. But that's the only thing I'm doing today. I'm trying, Hector. I'm trying to be a little reliable. Pirates and Dodgers. Royals in first 5. How are you, Groovy? I haven't seen you in a while. So Pirates, Dodgers, Royal, all first 5. 3-team parlay. Marlins. I like the Marlins. So first, are you saying all Pirates, Dodgers, and Royals for first 5? Or just Pirates, Dodgers, and the Royals in the first 5? I mean, Dodgers first 5, I don't think you can really go wrong with Bauer. He's going to come out and deal. The problem is the bullpen is a hot mess. Pirates, I like Anderson. His pitch pretty decent. At least that'd be plus money. Royals first 5, I can't against. Just because the White Sox, I mean, they just do hit lefties, so it's just kind of tough. It's kind of tough to take. I mean, I like Mike Minor, but it's a dog. I don't think you're really going to get hurt doing it. Only first 5 in rows. Okay. I guess it's worth a shot. It's going to be plus money there. Earl Brothers in the house. Here are the NBA guys. People on NBA. Nick is looking for Timberwolves over. I said, listen, I like the Heat today. That's it. That's what I put my money down on. Other than that, I really have nothing to say about the NBA today. So let All Sports come in, take over NBA talk, because they were a nice little heater with their NBA. Michael, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. It's good to kind of listen. I'm where I got to be, and gonna go look for a refrigerator later, and got a washer dryer sitting in the garage. The Pirates, huh? Listen, they're a nice plus dog against the Cubs. I mean, I have the under in this game. I'm not gonna talk you off of taking the Pirates because I like the way Anderson's been pitching. He hasn't been terrible. But on the same token, this is Pittsburgh, and they've kind of come back to earth after a few wins. Lost 8 of 10. Not exactly uh, tearing it up. Cubs had been a little hot too. Worries them a little, but at plus 140, I'm not going to say no, especially on Sunday. Listen, Sundays, dog up all you want on the travel days. Wednesdays, you get your travel days, your getaway days on Thursdays. Sunday, same thing. So I'm not going to say no to any dogs here on a Sunday. Here you go, folks. 28-14 premium NBA run. You could find them at Winning Free Picks. Go get it. Go get them. I'll put the link in. The O Brothers. I can't type anything in the chat. What the heck's going on here? Oh, it is what it is. I don't know what's happening here. Well, I was going to put the link in there. I'm sorry, Earl Brothers. Go to Winning Free Picks, folks, and get the Earl Brothers. They're crushing NBA. Oh boy, here we go. You like the over? I kind of like the under in that Chicago game, but I only have cash on Chicago, Ottawa. How do you go? Take the shot. Take the shot. The big 173. So listen, as I said, I can't add the link. I don't know if Earl Brothers could add the link. I don't know why I can't post anything in the chat. Terrible. This is another. Oh, be live. You're killing me here. So, Winning Free Picks. Go get Earl Sports, NBA, hockey. Been red hot. Can't beat that. And because I've always said, listen, you can buy my 3-day, 7-day, whatever. But I'll never. I'm in a rut. Go get somebody who's red hot. That's the way it works. You either got to, you're hot. You're riding it. It's great. You're gonna hit a bump. You got to ride out. But the betters, you want winners all time. And that's how you put the leaderboards up. So you see who's hot and who's not. Yeah, you can't bet NBA until see injury reports. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think he's playing. I think that's why the lines flip-flop. AJS, how are you? I saw you with the plus money honey the other day in the Total Chaos chat. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so I got the Heat in the NBA. A rare premium NBA play for April. Actually, it's May now. The playoffs, what, a week away? We're a week away from the playoffs in both sports here, hockey and the association, as they call it. And then we're going to go from no betting allowed to nothing but action in the NBA. So, what's everybody's plans for today? Hopefully, everybody took care of their moms. Oh, my groovy Caps coming in. Today's a great day to hit a 5-team parlay. Bulls and Heat with 3 good baseball games. They're all good baseball games. The problem is, Groovy, you just got to find which one is going to win. They're all good, but singling out where the win is always the difficult task at hand. Tim Earl's on the Celtics. We're opposite. We are opposite. Kings over to 222. I could see it. I mean, the Thunder, you got 2 garbage teams coming in here. Why not? Pad the stats, right, guys? This is what we do. You're an NBA player. Pad the stats. Here we go. I got the Earl Brothers. There you go. I like both of those picks. Yeah, I can be with you on both of those, Dave. Pistons Is that line coming down like that? Yeah, I see. That's what I look at right now. If uh, people are all on one side and the line's going the other way, here's your old sports links if you want. I mean, listen, that Bulls line's only dropped a half point. That's not crazy. It's not like the Celtic line that goes from a 1.5 favorite to a 1 point dog, and people are still betting the Celtics. I just got some Spurs rubbing on flowers. See, Stimmy, what you should do is actually take your girlfriend's flowers. Say, here you go, honey, I got your flowers. And then you take those flowers and disc them to your mom. So you only have to buy one set of flowers. And say you knocked over the jar and they broke. The Bulls are unstoppable now. All right. I mean, they've won 2 in a row after losing 4 straight, but I like the Bulls team. Uh, they made the trade at the deadline. They're trying to make a push, but do I want to lay that number? Groovy, I don't want to lay that kind of number. Yeah, I like the Giants. Even if you pitching, I'll take the Giants as a dog. Why wouldn't I take the Giants? They're red hot. I'll ride the streaks in baseball, especially when I'm getting plus money. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go take the plus money? And Cueto hasn't been that terrible. He was good before he got hurt. So, I mean, that's always a question is what kind of innings limit will he be on or pitches or stuff like that. So 70% of the bets and money on the Bulls, huh? I mean, like I said, open at 9.5, down to 9, so that immediately be like, all right, who walloped the Pistons while everybody else is on the other side? Is there value at 9.5 and not at 9? I don't know. I mean, I don't cheer for a team to lose by uh, 9 points, so I win by a half. You know, first halves to lower the spread. I mean, do I do them in the NBA? No, because NBA's I do such limited betting NBA, and even college hoops. I'm not laying huge faves, so I don't do that. Maybe in a college football, like when you have your Clemson and Alabamas, yeah, I'll lay, uh, like a 20 there. I wouldn't mind doing a first half when they're laying that because, I think they're more inclined to jump out to a huge lead, and it's, 38-3 or something in the first half, and then they coast the next, and it's 52-10 final, and you don't even get the over, and you miss a cover or something. So more for college football, I'll do kind of stuff like that. Then NBA, I don't bet enough to do that. He's been pitching well. I got no real opinion on the A's and Tampa today. Maybe the under, leaning under on Sundays. This guys sit out. It's a sit out day. Same like when the day game after night game on Wednesday or Thursday. You got guys sitting out, weaker lineups. You get the backup catcher in, and I don't know. Always a weaker lineup when the guys are going away the next day, jumping on a plane somewhere. Wind's blowing in like crazy, huh? I still like the White Sox. Suns, Nuggets next are good first half teams. Well, two of those three are really good teams in the Suns and Nuggets, and the Knicks are having a nice little season. So I mean, correlation. Like, listen, the Suns had something to prove since coming out of the bubble last year, and they've not stopped. So, you want to lay. If I'm looking to lay, if I would want to lay a big number, it would be with the Suns over the Lakers today because they're still playing, you know, foot to the gas pedal basketball, trying to win every game. What's the White Sox one line? I mean, I took I took a money line today. Run line, any run line is good. I don't mind. I don't shy away from run lines when I'm betting faves. Mariners in Texas, Darius. I like Dunning for Texas. He was a key piece of a trade for them. So he's a top prospect coming over. And actually, he's been in 2 trades, I believe. So I kind of like the guy, although he hasn't produced any money for me when I bet him, but he's still having a nice year. I would lean Texas. But again, do I think they should be favored? I don't know about that. I know both teams are playing way above where I thought they'd be playing right now. Although I think the Mariners are a little better club all around than Texas. But again, I like Dunning. I don't know. I mean, not that high on Justice Sheffield. And also with Sheffield, he's coming off his most pitches ever in a game, first career high in pitches. So maybe he's yeah. And I always like to see how a lot of guys bounce back because now guys don't throw like 100 pitches. Used to be you get seventh. It would be like seventh inning, 100 pitches. They started pulling guys out. Now these guys are so baby. Like this is first time ever he's thrown 103 pitches. What's he going to be like today? He's never been able to recover. So more reason I like Texas there. LaMelo versus Lonzo. It's all right. There's still other guys on the court, Darius. But I mean, it's fun to watch that kind of stuff. But again, these 2 guys, they might try to one up each other and turn into some, be exciting play, but there might be some soppy play. I appreciate it. Yeah, I always chat with the people. I mean, it started when I started. I had a lot of free picks I'd give. Now I just kind of limited to like 3, one in a sport, and then when I hit the games, I'll tell you what I like in all of them, and then we go through the chat because, people want to bet what they want to bet. So I'll give you 3 games that I like, and then we'll fire away on everything else. So I appreciate the kind words. I try to make it fun, interesting. A lot of new people are coming into betting, so a lot of questions. And tonight I'm doing a on the Picks Parlays channel with Ali. We got the handicapper Q&A tonight, so I'll be on there. I think it's 8:00 Eastern. If you want to tune into that, groovy. Hornets, no Zion. All right. Again, Michael, this is like what we just talked about, like who is playing for these NBA teams right now. And with your bad teams playing, you got guys firing away, trying to pad stats, hitting. I don't know what their contract says. Some guy could have to score 1,000 points or nonsense stats if they're playing X amount of games and X amount of minutes. So again, so it's a tough time to bet baseball. Basketball. And especially when you have baseball, you could actually do a little research on. Nobody's sitting out; they're all pretty much ready to play every day. And even hockey with the playoff push. At least guys that are. It's not like the NBA. NBA's tough. Some guys are hitting it. Listen, all sports have been crushing NBA lately. Good for them. They're crushing it. They're focused. They're taking care of business. Me, I'm not. That's not. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Premium quality content. We're doing our best, Hector. We're doing our best. Ingram's that also, huh? LeBron in the lineup. Ray, we got pictures streaming on bottom. We got under Rockies, Blackhawks on the ice, and the Miami Heat. Good to see you, Ray. There we go. Big X checking in from Jersey. He's probably just rolling out of bed. Just had a Taylor ham and cheese sandwich, probably on a bagel from somewhere. What do you mean they don't give an opinion? No, other people don't give opinions, or what are you talking? Is that what you're talking about, Orlando? Signing out for the season. Hornets fighting for playoff spot. Pelicans out of the playoffs. I mean, that's the only angle I kind of look at is who is still fighting. and it's meaningful. Doesn't have to be fun. What's important is we all share our opinion and views, and we all win. Your firm rate is the best out of handicaps. Yeah, well, it's like sitting at a blackjack table. It's everybody versus the dealer. So same thing here. Um, we're all just trying to find an edge to win. Now I'm good. Listen, Groovy, I come in, say NBA, not my thing right now. I want nothing to really do with NBA. I'll find a game, maybe to bet. Other people love the NBA and they're digging deep into it. Me, I'm concentrating on baseball. And listen, I'm having a bad 2-week run of baseball, but I'll scratch out of it. That's what I do. But that's where I'm focused because I still got, what do we got? June, July, August, September, October. We got what, 5 months of baseball left. So I'm head first in the deep end of MLB, NBA. I'll worry about that. I'll get more into it. The playoffs are starting. That's a whole new season, whole new way to handicap. Um, that's where my focus will be. And hockey, same way. People in here, some people love hockey. Come in a lot of different hockey angles that I don't use when I pick my hockey games. But it's good to share. We're talking about first fives. I said, I'm moving. I'm going to get settled, stuff like that. I'll move into first fives. I think there'll be a lot of money on first fives. I think there's going to be money to be made on player props, and that's not something I really jump into all the time. There's so many games. There's so many player props, but it's something I'm going to contribute to as the show goes forward. Football's going to come around. We'll look into props there. Listen, the midday money when September rolls around with football, it's going to be a long show. It'll be football. We're going to be doing a lot of shows during the week for sure. Thanks, Big X. Thanks. Definitely a big move. A lot going on, a lot of moving parts. Doing some running around. I hear you. I gotta do some running today. I gotta go find a refrigerator. What do I think of the Knicks tonight? I'm an under guy in that Knicks. I like the Knicks. Give me the under there. Although I can make a play. People are jumping all over the 7.5 here. Are the Clippers going to come out full strength and play? Because if they are, I think the Clippers are going to play. I think they're kind of trying to dog you into taking the Knicks and the 7.5 here. I'm the best at tennis and MMA. Bring it, AJS, because those are two things I do not bet on and don't do anything to. So bring it to the chat here. Share with the people, because people ask me and I look at them like it's Chinese arithmetic. I don't even know what they're saying. I'm like an alien with that. Same with soccer. NHL and soccer. Here we go, Ray. NHL's been good to me. Can't complain about my NHL this year. Soccer, I wait for Ashley to come in and maybe ride her on something in the chat. That's about it. Yeah, listen, we have fun in here because we win, Groovy. It's a fun chat. It's not I know what you mean by we're having fun. I mean, we try to make it a show where it's not just some miserable chat. I mean, we laugh, we talk about, we throw movies and the llama and food in. We have a good time, and it's always good when we're hitting games all across the board. Michael says, taking the Clippers to cover. Next one, the subclass get crushed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 7.5, they're just begging you. Last game of the 5-game road trip. Bet the Knicks first half. You want to bet them? I agree. Last game road trip. The 7.5 is begging you because everybody's all over the Knicks. Like, I can see this game being like, 111 to like 96. Clippers any under. I don't even know who Cowboy is. I see Cowboy's done. I'm thinking you're talking like Dak Prescott's not coming back from an injury. Love to watch tennis highlights. My tennis highlights is like Andre Agassi. I mean, Jimmy Connors, Arthur Ashe. I don't follow anything tennis. Of course, you're having fun, Michael. You're winning. Everything's fun when you win. At the dentist's office, you're having a good time because your game's hitting as you're laying there getting your teeth cleaned. Everything's fun when we win. All right, I think we covered everything today. Sorry for the little delay early with the sound. We had to restart it. It is what it is. Give it a like on your way out or on your way in, or give it a thumbs down. Maybe you don't like it. I don't know. Maybe you missed a llama. You're annoyed. You give it a thumbs down. You don't like my Rockies under. You think the Cardinals are scoring 10 runs today. You don't like dogs in hockey. I don't know. Whatever you got to do, just give it a like. Q&A tonight on Picks and Parlays channel, so give that a follow. And then I'll do midday money for a little bit tonight. We'll see what's up there for tomorrow's games. Let's see. We got some MMA talk here. You want submission specials? Yeah, that's like it's like boxing. You can't. It comes to the judges. I can't. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the nonsense. Marlins Brewers. I have the under here, and I have Marlins run line, Ray. Yep, money line dogs on Sunday. Sundays, it's like the travel day. Dogs and unders. William, thanks for popping in. Like the Sparty hat. On this note, Steph Curry, the most overrated player in NBA history, MVP? No. Not even the best shooter in his own family. All right, folks. I'm out of here.